Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Chanel unwinds on the couch after arriving home from work. Chanel queries why her mother is still wearing her robe when Paulina emerges from the bedroom. Paulina rushes to the kitchen for coffee, saying she just overslept. Chanel senses that something isn't right. Before heading back to the bakery and shopping, Paulina takes Chanel some coffee, figuring she could use some herself. Paulina believes Chanel should go to City Hall, but Chanel proposes her mother accompany her. While she's out, she asks Chanel to get her some Christmas lights and some of those toothpicks made of bourbon for Au's stocking. Chanel leaves, and Paulina appears to be having difficulty swallowing. She claims she needs to get her act together since she is too busy to get sick. When the doorbell rings at the Johnsons', Stephanie searches for hangover remedies. When she answers, Chad is standing there. She looks at him, but extends an invitation. She queries whether he stopped by to look around and see who she's spending time with. He comes to apologize and claims he deserves that. It was inappropriate of him to accuse her and Alex of dating. She claims. He observes that she seems off, but she insists it's only a headache. After she accepts his apology, Chad says he believes it's time for them to come to terms with their feelings and call it quits. Stephanie is taken aback, but Chad acknowledges that pursuing Everett was a mistake he can't undo. In addition, he doesn't want to undervalue her, and she's ready for more of a commitment than he can now offer her. Stephanie concurs that it's best for them to part ways. Since the kids adore her, Chad acknowledges that this saddens him. She observes that's why she's finding this so difficult. He believes maybe eventually he'll be able to move past his history and she'll be able to trust him once more. Although he is back at the Demira mansion, she can keep the apartment even though he knows she recently moved back in with her parents. Stephanie believes he should keep it because the kids shouldn't be moved again. He gives her thanks. She believes they can still collaborate, but he will also be sending an email resigning. Since he believes it will be too stressful for now, he brought Everett back. Once more, Chad apologizes. He acknowledges that he ruined the relationship and that his envy made him become a person he should be ashamed of. He apologizes he lost sight of what was right and wrong. Stephanie agrees. In Horton Square, Alex meets Chanel, and they exchange greetings. According to Alex, things have been more difficult lately. They grab a table and coffee when she offers to listen. Alex informs her that although he is Victor's kid, Justin will always be his father. She responds that she and Johnny are back together when he inquires about her situation. She worries, though, because Johnny always seems to be after another girl. They chat about their former lives as players and as a trio, and Alex is still upset about what transpired between him and Ally. Chanel admits that sometimes things aren't meant to be, but she still misses Ally. While pacing Rafe's office at the station, Sloan considers calling Leo and demanding blackmail. She had to come clean since she is certain he stole the baby. Eric storms into the squad room as she leaves. He queries what's happening. Harris says they have a break on who might have abducted the baby before she has a chance to tell him anything. According to Harris, a stroller was pushed out of the town square by a lady wearing a dark hoodie. Rafe believes it might be Nicole, but Eric questions whether it could be the same person as he recalls that the same description was given when Sarah's baby was abducted. EJ sees Nicole holding the infant after breaking into the Demira mansion's hidden room. She apologizes profusely. He believed she had acknowledged the baby wasn't theirs. Nicole informs him that Sloan left the baby alone in the center of Horton Square. And she swears she did. She's adamant that she kept him alive. EJ insists the baby must return home, even though she made sure he was secure. No, he needs me. He needs us, replies Nicole. She claims that he is incredibly wealthy and that they could begin a completely new life together. Along with this young boy, he might belong to us. EJ informs her that she understands why this is wrong and what it's like to lose a child. This is different, explains Nicole. Their kid passed away. and this baby is safe with them. EJ believes she should take the kid back since it is unethical to try to make her anguish go away by stealing another couple's child. EJ promises to work with him on it. Eric recalls that Sloan had something to say to him back at the station as EJ and Nicole unexpectedly walk in with Jude. Nicole is forced to give up her kid when Sloan demands him. EJ says they can explain everything and requests a private conversation as Eric and Sloan swoon over him. Rafe leads them into the interrogation room even when Sloan blows up. As Eric and Sloan head to his parents' house, Harris receives a voicemail from Stephanie. Harris informs Stephanie over the phone that they have located the baby. She recommends they meet in person when he asks if they may discuss. Meeting at the park is agreed upon. Rafe queries the interrogation chamber about what transpired. When Nicole saw the infant was alone, she confesses that she took him. Why, Rafe wonders? Sloan doesn't deserve to be a mother, according to Nicole. She should just describe what happened, EJ advises. Although Nicole is aware that the kid is not hers and that she witnessed Sloan leave him alone, she claims that it seemed natural to bring him home. Eric agrees to handle this situation when Sloan informs him in the squad room that she simply wants to go home. Rafe abruptly summons them to the questioning area so they can hear Nicole's side of the story. Nicole acknowledges taking the child. Nicole responds angrily that Sloan is calling her delusional, but Nicole is not. She claims she lost control when she saw the infant by themselves. She is aware of its wrongness and vows to never do it again. Sloan threatens to call the state attorney general if Dia de Mira refuses to put Nicole behind prison. In an effort to avoid upsetting Jude any further, Eric asks Sloan to go aside and speak. Although Rafe apologizes, he must take Nicole into custody. Eric tells Sloan in the squad room that he doesn't think Nicole did this with bad intentions and asks what would have happened if someone else had taken him. "You think this is my fault," she sobs. Eric only wants to be kind, and their child was returned safely. He must have faith that Nicole will obtain support and recover, and that they will both heal. They give hugs. Returning to the interrogation room, Sloan and Eric prevent Rafe from reading Nicole her rights. "I asked Nicole to watch the kids," she claims. Rafe understands their intentions, but Nicole requires assistance. Nicole says she will understand. Declaring that they are finished, Eric walks off with Jude and Sloan. Rafe leaves abruptly as well. When Sloan returns to the team room, she asks Eric to help Jude settle down since she wants to use the restroom. EJ goes to reconcile with Rafe in the interim. Nicole is then confronted by Sloan, who threatens to ruin her life in ways she can't even conceive if she ever gets close to her child again. Stephanie and Chad bid farewell back at her place. With gratitude for her excellent behavior with his children, Chad wishes her well and hopes that she will continue to spend time with them. She says she would be happy to do that, and to let them know that this is not about them. He meant so much to her, and she cries for those kids. Though Chad finds it corny, he will always cherish the recollections of their enjoyable days together. Tears fill his eyes as he walks away. Stephanie sobs by herself. Thanks for watching if you liked this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.